Dopest community was good. So we got Harry Mack amazes New Yorkers by freestyling about everything he sees. He is going through the boroughs and everything. Salute, man. I forgot who told me in the comments, man. Please, like, if you're watching this video, whoever requested this, please drop your name in the comments so I could like show you love and everything. Cause I saw in the comments y'all were talking about this video right here. Y'all gave me the title of it and you said that he's walking through the different boroughs and everything, and he's rapping about everything he sees. So this right here, it really locked me in. It's not from Harry's channel and everything. It actually comes from Hip Hop TV. You know what I'm saying? It comes from their channel. Speaking of which, man, let me go ahead and shoot him a sub right now, man. Go ahead and subscribe to that. But yeah, y'all make sure y'all subscribe to them. This right here is dope. This actually took place 6 years ago. Cause I saw in the comments people were saying like, yo, this was 6 years ago. Harry Mack is like way better than this. So, you know, y'all know I like going back and everything. So Harry, legend, especially talking about going through the mecca of hip hop. Can't wait to see this and watch it with you guys, man. Appreciate all love and support for the channel. I hope you guys enjoy this. I know I will. Let's get it, Joe.
Oh man, this looks ridiculous.
One of each?
Yo, I'm a real pizza addict, man, so I wish. Why don't we just do a slice of pepperoni, man? I'll keep it classic.
Yes, sir.
Low top blazers.
Hey, what's up, guys? How's it going? My name's Harry Mack. I'm like a freestyle rapper. I improvise raps about things that I see.
Yeah.
Would you guys be cool to have me do some freestyles about you?
Yeah, let's do it.
Sick. You guys go to NYU? Sick. Had to approach these dudes, look like a fly crew. Appears they some students from NYU. Hey, when I'm on the mic, microphone's what I burn. Hey, yo, they studying to learn, representing for Stern. Yeah, we keep it moving, Harry Mack. Yo, I floss, I'm ill when I rock. My man got the Apple Watch. Yeah, when I'm on the mic, you can see he's flexing. It's not a Rolex, but Rolexes can't be texting. Hey, check it, on the mic, I'm not a damn liar. Are you sipping blood? My man's a vampire. The way I'm rocking Harry Mack, I think you need this. My speech is locked. She got the white and green Adidas. One time, Harry Mack, I'm getting paid strong. Hey, yo, I'm shining so bright, she keeps the shades on. Hey, yo, check it. I love the energy in New York.
Yo, so that right there was dope, man. He started in one spot and ended in another spot. That joint was fire to me, man. And I saw he put his phone out because obviously when we fast forward to 2025, he got the speaker around his neck and all that stuff. And it's like he's more... you can see how much more how much more polished he is than now. But I'm really enjoying this right here too, because it's just you just see the greatness like evolving like right before your eyes.
Everywhere we go is so stimulating. Sometimes you worry you're gonna try to freestyle somewhere and there won't be anything cool to reference, there won't be any material to go off of, but out here, that's almost never the case. Yeah, check it. Yo, rappers be smelling like manure. I'm rapping for my people on the tour. Yeah, this Harry Mack, sucker rappers try to diss us. Hey, yo, shout out to all my people on the big bus. New York City, Harry Mack, I'm too smart. Rep for the art, and like my girl, I got a big heart. Right in the chest, I do it the best. Check it, more time I invest, you know my rhyme is Big L, he's had a huge...
This is like a documentary right here, man. Big L, man, one of my top 5 MCs of all time, man. Salute and rest in peace to Lamont Coleman. A big inspiration to Harry Mack. I've heard him say that multiple times. Even when y'all hear Harry Mack be rapping and everything, a lot of y'all know already, but some people don't, so this is just for them. When y'all hear Harry Mack speed up his flow and slow it down, like that's a Big L flow. Not all of the speed up and slows down, but like the one that he does, depending on the song, well, the word and everything, you could tell it's the Big L influence, man. So it's like when I hear that, it just reminds me of Big L every single time. And he salute to him with the low top blazers on too. Them joints is clean here.
Huge influence on me. I just think of all the lyrics, you know. At 139 and Lenox Ave, there's a big park. And if you soft, don't walk through it when it gets dark. You know what I mean? That's the exact spot that he's talking about. So just to see that up close is like some goosebump inducing shit. A lot of things I do, I picked up from him. He used to go into triplets, you know, with his rapping, and it's kind of like...
That's what I be talking about, man. This video was well worth it, man, because sometimes people in the comments talking about, oh, you're not giving Harry Mack his credit and this and that. And yo, it's like when you understand Harry Mack's influences, man, Harry gets a lot of credit. Like, even when I say what I say, I'm giving him credit. Everybody cannot do Big L flows and the flows that Harry Mack does that he learned from other people from studying them. Everybody can't rap like other people. Harry Mack has so many flows that he has from other artists, and he could just tap into whichever one he wants, and he creates his own. that is giving him more credit than you could ever give him right there, man. Like that right there is because what he does is something that's very, very hard to manipulate. Like you can't, there isn't going to be another Harry Mack. You know what I'm saying? And then if there is, they're going to go borrow styles from him and somebody else. But Harry is a monster out here, lyrical monster. But with these flows, if it's your first time hearing the triplicates, like what he's talking about, and you hear him say it, then of course you feel like I'm not giving him his credit. But when you hear it from the source, like Big L, I grew up listening to Big L. So I heard the triplicates way before people that started listening to Harry Mack. Harry Mack studied these artists, and then he presents the flows to you guys, and he always shows them love. It just seems like a lot of people don't be, not all y'all, man, because I know a lot of y'all are in tune, the majority are in tune, but there's the minority that don't really understand this hip hop shit. They understand Harry Mack, but they don't understand the hip hop shit. And I feel like that's where the disconnect is.
Talking about. So just to see that up close is like some goosebump inducing shit. A lot of things I do, I picked up from him. He used to go into triplets, you know, with his rapping, and it's kind of like this rapid fire rhythm that he used to use every now and again, which is an amazing effect. Yeah, you know I be rapping it, displaying all of the stamina, home. Everybody up in the front row filming me on their camera phone. Yeah, rest in peace, Big L, man. One of my all-time favorites, without a doubt. Check it, I'm home run, y'all on first. Now I'm gonna chill and let y'all get back to your homework.
Hey,
Wow, that was
Thank you. If you do what I do, and if you're a hip hop head, which of course I am, I want to go to the South Bronx and see where it all started.
Oh,
the birthplace
man,
of hip hop.
I love this shit, man. Salute to y'all, man. I love this shit, man. Harry Mack is like a documentary. I love this shit, man. I love it. I love it. I love it. Let's go. To the Mecca.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yo, Harry Mack about to hit him off with crazy flam. Getting down outside Yankee Stadium. Yo, when I'm on the mic, I give the people what they want. Yeah, we had to bring it to the birthplace of Bronx. Yeah, when I'm on the show, you know I flip scripts. We right here in the home of Slick Rick.
Hey.
Yeah, I'ma hold it down from my core. Harry Mack, raw temperature, I explore too raw. Spitting all the lyrics. At a very young age, hip hop came into my world, and it just elevated my life. There's so much about it that appeals to me. I've always loved writing. I've always loved words. And I'm a drummer, so I've always loved rhythm. I maintain, I get down. Came to the Bronx, y'all loving the sound. Yeah, when I'm on it, representing from the birthplace. Harry Mack being #1 in the worst case. What? Putting all of those things together into hip hop just makes it the perfect way for me to express myself. That's how it happens. You had it in the past, but I knew your flow couldn't last. So I guess it's safe to say Mack the new man. I'm about to kick rhymes here at the fruit stand.
I love that, right? I'm about to kick rhymes here at the fruit stand. I like how he's walking up like that. It's so dope, man. Like, I feel like every Harry Mack fan should watch this, man. Because this right here really show, and then salute to the homie in the comments that recommended this and said that I would enjoy this, man. Appreciate y'all, man. If it's more than one person, let me know, because this right here does a lot for me, and that's why I love you guys, man. I feel like every Harry Mack fan should watch this. I'm only 3 minutes in, but I feel like every Harry Mack fan should watch this just to understand him, man, and understand hip-hop.
Hip-hop just makes it the perfect way for me to express myself. That's how it happens. You had it in the past, but I knew your flow couldn't last. So I guess it's safe to say Mack the new man. I'm about to kick rhymes here at the fruit stand. One time, you know I'm the room scanner. Peel rhymes off the mind like banana. Yeah, they say again that you raw hairy. Matter of fact, eat them up like a strawberry. Over blueberry, over grape. I'm too great every time I create.
Hey.
When I'm on the mic, yo, I bang foes with the dang flow. Matter of fact, juicy as a mango. Yeah, Mack off the top with the raw flow. Yeah, I cut them up like avocado. That's how it happened, then I put it on a taco. I'm in LA repping Alvarado, but right now we in the Bronx, that's the birthplace. Told him I'll be best in the worst case, that's how it happens. Yo, I'm out of reach. Matter of fact, juicy is a piece. The way I do it when I'm on the mic, you know I'm better. Shot my man passing by in the green sweater. H-Mack, yo, I do it, I'ma throw the pound. Harry Mack, yo, it's going down. Man, the people's There's no better feeling in the world than when you bust a quick reference where I just grab it in the nick of time and everyone sees it last minute. When you pull those mind-blowing lines off and people react, I love that. That's kind of like what I live for. I flip it, making them think.
Yeah, y'all love that right there. Even with the dap too, when the dude was trying to dap him up and Harry saw him at the last minute and put that into the bar too. Stuff like that is fire, man. And then the dude, like, and then I like how he dropped the punchline about like the fruit at the very end of it, you know, and then after that he walked that dude with the green jacket, you know what I'm saying? Oh, I'm about to dap him, you know what I'm saying? The dude, like, he was happy and everything. He just said that's what he lives for. That's what gives him life right there. People's reactions the way he does. And it makes sense why he loves reactors on YouTube, because it's like that's like in the same space.
Live for. I flip it, making them think she got the Dunkin' Donuts coffee in the pink.
Hey.
Yeah, when I'm on it, you know I bust the riddle fam. Shouts out to my little man, yeah, he's representing for the B. Harry Mack, I'm off the top with the free. One time I got the fly vibe. What up, little mama, give me a high five. Doing what I feel when I'm on the mic, I pack, get a sack. Get my man walking by in jean jacket, yeah, he be holding it, truly I'm fly. Shot my man in the blue suit and the tie. One time, yo, I'm all up in my zone. she be filming video on the phone. Yeah, Harry Mack, I'm rocking the song too strong. She got the jean coat and it's long. Yeah, one time, controlling the steez. Plus got the jeans with the hole in the knees. Harry Mack, I'm rhyming and I'm sick. One day, I'ma be shining like a Kicks. Yeah, and yo, you rapping mean less. Coming up with the curly hair and the green dress. Yeah, I see you popping out of the tunnel. Harry Mack, run my rhymes through a funnel. Got the bike trench coat, plus you got the gold purse. When I'm on the mic, yo, I'm rocking for the whole verse. Harry Mack, yo, your vision is a blur. He got the black leather, inside is the fur. Plus he got the do-rag and he got all the swag. Harry Mack, yo, I came through just to boast and brag. One time for the girls and boys. If y'all fuck with Harry Mack, make some goddamn noise. Come on.
Yo, he killed that shit right there. And she got the Chicago nines on. Then he shot out the girl with the Hirachis on. He's I'm trying to shine like your shoes. Then the dude walking down there to the train station, he looked back like, oh shit. Cause y'all gotta understand, man, going to the Bronx to rap like this, like the mecca of hip hop, the birthplace of hip hop, the Bronx, and to come out rapping, that's a really ballsy move because we're talking about the mecca. So they've heard a lot of stuff. So if you're just that, like you just know that you rap that good that you're gonna go there, like fuck it, I'm gonna go all through New York with my rhymes. That right there lets you know the heart that Harry Mack has, and that's the reason why he's certified by every artist he runs into. Man, I want to get the reaction with him rapping for Kendrick Lamar up here, because Kendrick Lamar was before like people knew who Kendrick was. Kendrick would watch, Harry Mack do what he does. You know what I'm saying? Like, I believe Kendrick even said Harry even inspired him too. You know what I'm saying? Not like 1,000%, but he said like Harry was one of his inspirations, which is big coming from somebody like Kendrick. You know what I'm saying? He ran out of breath too. That's dope. And then it's like, and then you gotta love that too. He's taking the trains, man. He's over there. He's with the locals. He's taking the train. He's not getting in no taxi. He's taking the train. He's being around people. He wants to rap at every moment he could find. I'm loving this shit.
When I was in 6th grade, my friend Brady burned me a copy of Nas' Illmatic. I popped it in my red Discman.
Now y'all know what time it is. Now we're talking about my GOAT, man. So far, Harry has mentioned 2 of my GOATs, man. Big L and Nas. I got more, but Big L and Nas are in my top 5 greatest MCs of all time. Those 2 are in there, and they will not be moved for nobody. My top 5 changes every now and again, but they never move from there. Those are 2 that never move. It's like them, like period. They would never move anywhere, and he's mentioning them, and it's just, and that's a big reason why I connect with Harry too, man. I believe.
Brady burned me a copy of Nas' Illmatic. I popped it in my red Discman that I had at the time, put the headphones on, and that shit changed my life. That record changed my life for sure.
There go the mural, man, with Nas right there. Queensmatics. Illmatic was the first album he cut. You know what I'm saying? They call that the hip hop Bible. So y'all make sure, y'all check out Illmatic if y'all have it.
I think it's the greatest hip-hop record that's ever been made. Yeah, here's the rumor. Harry Mack is growing like a tumor. Shout my man in the jeans jacket by Puma. Yeah, yo, my freestyles is smoking hot. Shout my girl in the dress, the blue polka dot. Yeah, check it with. Just to be here right now is insane. I mean, to be walking through these buildings here.
He's walking through the Queensbridge projects right now. That's crazy right there.
To be here right now is insane. I mean, to be walking through these buildings here. And I've seen so many pictures of him standing in here in this courtyard. Yep. Yeah, it's really just an amazing energy, man. I have goosebumps right now just talking about it. H Mack, yeah, they love the way I'm styling, I'm wildin'. I see you, homeboy, background smiling. What's good? Hey, yo, we rolling through Queens. Harry Mack, I'm the freshest MC on the scene. It's H Mack, yo, you know that I recruit. Hey, yo, my homie looking official, rocking the suit. Yeah, hey, yo, you know I be ticking like a time bomb. Yes, he has a suit, but he does not have a tie on. Pretty much fancy, but still a little casual. When I'm on top, yo, my freestyles is actual. In my opinion, Nas is not only one of the greatest rappers of all time, but also one of the greatest writers. You could read.
Oh my goodness, man. Please, every Harry Mack fan has to watch this shit, because I really feel like they will understand me more. And y'all can tell, man, it's like them, like, don't get me wrong, there's a lot of love in the comments, but I feel like there's a lot of, like, I don't know, like, just, they don't really understand the way I break down music. And I feel like the more they learn about Harry, the more they'll understand me, because he's pretty much saying everything I've been saying since we've been reacting to Harry Mack. And this right here is just a validation. Hearing him, out of his mouth, him say the same stuff I've been saying. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy.
Top, yo, my freestyles is actual. In my opinion, Nas is not only one of the greatest rappers of all time, but also one of the greatest writers. You could read a transcription of his lyrics without even hearing the delivery, without even hearing the beat, and it would be almost just as powerful as the actual song.
Exactly. And then Nas has two big major songs. If you guys heard Rewind, Nas tells a story backwards. Then you have I Gave You Power. Nas raps from, the perspective of a desert eagle. He's rapping like he's a gun, and he tells a story about being a gun and being used and all this other stuff and jamming up, and he tells a story. So you got Rewind is on Stillmatic, and then you got I Gave You Power. That's on damn, what was I gave? Dang, y'all made me forget what I Gave You Power was on, man. My brain is going all over the place, man. Was it? Yeah, I think it was on. Yeah. It was on. It was written. My bad, y'all. It was on. It was written. It was written, I believe. And then, Stillmatic has not Illmatic. Stillmatic had Rewind up there.
Song because his writing is just that strong. Check it, yo, I think these rappers scared of me. I turn it up to listen to red like the Cherokee. Yeah, calling out the whip. Harry Mack, will he be beat? Hell no. My man got the Nikes with Velcro straps across the top. Yeah, you know I rap. And unlike your pants, the Mac don't slack. Yeah, Harry Mack, I'm coming off the head type. He got the gray sweater laced with the red stripe. Yeah, check it, I'm so ill and shit. Plus it seems he has some kind of flyer over a pamphlet. Yeah, yo, homie, what does it say? Let me read that in the lyrics I spray. Off the top, yo, girl, yo, I'm a ruler. He be representing for the Omcar Jewelers. Yeah, check it, yo, I read it so correctly. Every line I kick, yo, it's hitting them directly. Yeah, can't nobody stop the rap. That's right, lose the long sleeves, it's too hot for that. Come on, like 80 degrees out here in New York. Harry Mack coming through with the ill reports. Yeah, see, this dude knows what's up with fashion. Crazy pattern and stripes, somehow he's not clashing. Amazing, yeah, you know my flowing is weird. I keep it clear and I grow like his beard. Harry Mack, yo, I came to rock and lyrically destroy. If you feeling the flow, my people make some noise. Next stop is Brooklyn, we reppin' all.
So what I like about this too is like how he's taking the same beats, rapping on the same beats. So when they record it, they link them together, and that right there is fire to me. So they got him in all these different places with the same beat going. That is so dope to me, man. And it's just like Harry, I like how people are following him while he's rapping and everything. And like I said, he out here in Queens right now, it's just like it be like he's rapping everywhere where there's a tough crowd. And it's just dope at what he does, man. He's just that damn lyrically fire. Like if you love hip hop, like you cannot not like Harry Mack if you call yourself a hip hop head, because he represents what it is.
Like his beard, Harry Mack, yo, I came to rock and lyrically destroy. If you feeling the flow, my people make some noise. Next stop is Brooklyn, we reppin' all boroughs. Harry Mack, when I'm on the mic, the flow's thorough.
All I have in life is gold.
So now we talking about Brooklyn, you know what I'm saying? There's a lot of greats that came out of here, easily, the first that people think of is probably like, Biggie and, Jay when they think of Brooklyn, but they got so many other people out of here. You got ODB is out of here, you got Busta Rhymes out here. It's so many, dog. Like,
ladies and gentlemen, Harry Mack's in the building, right here on Notion Ave, right here on Fulton Street, right in your Brooklyn area, right now. Give us a call, 347-592-9333. Caller number 17 was absolutely fucking nothing. Appreciate your love. Harry Mack's in the building.
Everybody, we be rapping out in Brooklyn. Harry Mack, I'm just getting started, yo, we cooking. Look how long it took him. You know that I smash mics. Goddamn, you blinded me with the flashlight. Nah, it's all good, homie, I'm just kidding, though. I know you gotta get the light proper for the video. Yeah, one time they loving my flow. You so hype, your voice covers my flow. Now it's all good, I got room for both. Harry Mack, keep it peace, I ain't trying to roast. I had to study, had to go to school first. We went to the Bronx to represent for Coolhurt. That's how it goes down. He came up with juggling. Before that, to loop the break was mad troubling. Yo, you couldn't do it until later. He made it major, switching the brakes with crossfader. Yeah, that's how it goes down, no mystery. I watch Wild Style just to learn the history. Yeah, check it one time. I'm repping LA. He asked where I'm from, yo, that's where I stay. Yeah, I'm out in LA and I'm a beast. But to represent hip hop, I had to come east. Now I'm in BK, that's where we at. BK, don't play, yo, the lyricist is fat. No, I mean the lyricist is literally fat. I'm talking Biggie Smalls, who's fucking with that? Yeah. What can I say?
Notorious B.I.G., man. Go Brooklyn. Go Brooklyn. God, I love this energy, man.
About this man that hasn't already been said. I mean, he's the definition of a hip-hop legend. I've had people come up to me and tell me that some of the things I say, some of the rhythms I use, and the way I flow over the beat reminds them of Biggie. And to me, that's one of the highest compliments you can receive. Biggie had one of the best flows in the entire game.
Yes.
Like, even if you didn't speak English and you didn't understand what he was saying,
you understood the rhythms and everything.
You could receive. Biggie had one of the best flows in the entire game. Like, even if you didn't speak English and you didn't understand what he was saying, just the rhythm of his voice and the way he laid back over the beat is just infectious. He was so raw and honest. You know, like, I love the opening cut on Ready to Die. It's called Things Done Changed.
Yep.
The very last line in the song, he goes, shit, my mama got cancer in her breast. Don't ask me why I'm motherfucking stressed. It doesn't get any more honest and raw than that. He's talking about his mom suffering from breast cancer and how that's affecting him emotionally. And even just saying it now, it like gives me chills and, you know, it raises the hairs, and I think he had that effect on people. Check it off the top, you know I keep it grimy.
So right now, I already heard it right now. He's actually using a Biggie flow right now, just the way he started.
On people. Check it off the top, you know I keep it grimy. I guess it's because I was born 1990, so I fuck with 90s rap. Y'all can get with it. It's Harry Mack, the way I do this shit is too wicked. I'm like the Grand Wizard, my rhymes is pure. I'm like Illmatic back in 94, cause I just dropped and I'm about to change the game. M-A-C-K, y'all remember the name. Come on.
Hey. Killed that shit. It was funny, but what I caught was like when he talked about Illmatic and everything. You see how he ain't really getting no response? Because you talk about historically, man, with like Nas and Jay, you know what I'm saying? That was like Brooklyn versus Queens. So you're in Brooklyn and you talk about Illmatic. They kind of just didn't really say anything. You know what I'm saying? Like they know what time it is. Ain't no beef for that, but it's just like, you know, that's like going to Queens and you start talking about the Blueprint, you know, Jay-Z's album, when everybody's rapping, well, when he's rapping and everything, unless they associate the Blueprint with like KRS, you know, but a lot of times people, you know, they refer to it as like Jay's because it's the most newest. Well, current.
The energy here is contagious. It's like many levels up from the energy in LA. No diss, LA is home, I love it there, but it's another thing out here. Yo.
And y'all know too, man, when it comes to that, man, when it comes to like just when you talk about energy and all that stuff, you gotta look at like over in LA, there's a lot more land. Like the West Coast has more land than the East Coast has. The East Coast is like a lot of East Coast is like the cities. It's like the cities are like overly populated over here in like the East. You know what I'm saying? East and even some of the South is like the southern cities. You know, like they're like really overpopulated with people. So, you know, people resonate energy and everything. I mean, land does too, but what he's referring to, it's like it's the people, and like they're all way more close because, you know, the land, you know, it's smaller land and everything. The West is way bigger than the East.
It's home, I love it there, but it's another thing out here. Yo, hey yo, it's Mack off the dome. Came to New York, I'm a long way from home.
All right,
y'all.
On the mic, so now we're in Staten Island. So now we're talking about the home of Wu-Tang and everything. Wu-Tang forced Staten Island on the map. Like Staten Island is the smallest borough in New York, to my understanding. They're the smallest borough. They didn't get the most love. Kind of like when you look at Griselda now from Buffalo. Wu-Tang was pretty much like, Griselda is like, you know, they're taking a page out of Wu-Tang's book, because Staten Island, you know, Staten Island was not, no one really talked about Staten Island when they were talking about the boroughs in New York. But Wu-Tang came out and they're like, no, y'all gonna hear us. You know what I'm saying? Salute to Shaheem, Capadonna, you know what I'm saying? They came out like, nah, you're gonna hear us. And that's why they roll so deep. Wu-Tang was a force to be reckoned with and will forever go down in hip-hop history as one of the best groups of all time. They are easily like in my top 3 of all time hip-hop groups. Wu-Tang, without a shadow of a doubt. When I think about hip-hop groups, I think of Wu-Tang first. That amount of MCs with all that lyrical ability, every single one of them could rap good. Like, you can't really fuck with that. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy. Even though, yeah, ODB was originally from Brooklyn, but he is part of, you know, Wu-Tang too. You know, rest in peace.
know I boast the most, had to travel, we went coast to coast. I left Los Angeles, now I'm out in New York, hitting everybody with the rhyme reports. When I'm on the mic, you know that I cure foes with flows, and we had to hit off our boroughs. I chose to come here, it's the epicenter, had to kick the rhymes that the people will remember. everywhere we've been has been so stimulating and so cool. I've just felt so creative the whole time. You know, there's no lulls. And especially right before we hopped on the ferry, it was just lit. When I'm on the mic, I got off the top freeze. And yo, when I break up with girl, it's you, not me. That's what I tell her. Yeah, and yo, I'm dwelling in the cellar. It's Harry Mack, I do it with the beat on acapella. Yeah, hey, when I'm on it, you know that I be wildin'. I'm about to get on that Wu-Tang shit on Staten Island. Yeah, that's how we get down. Harry Mack, I'm sick with all of the flows. Sometimes the bars is predicted. Check it when I'm on the mic, a track is what they giving me. I'm living free. I rap from here to the Statue of Liberty. Yeah, I just spit it free. Everybody will all rise above. And like a sweater say, they give me love. Yeah, it's Harry Mack. I just be doing my part. I speak from the heart whenever I spit. You know that the lyrics I rip is clever as shit when I get there. I had to go long and display the stamina. Complex crew came through with the cameras. They brought the lenses. Hey yo, when I'm on the mic, I strike and I'm fancy like a Benz is. Check it, I make a whack clown back down. Right now we got Manhattan in the background. We out here, Harry Mack, get it cooking. In the illest borough, representing in Brooklyn. From there to Queens, I seen the mural of Nas. Yo, I come off the top with no flaws. The way I do it, I bring them to the slaughter. Digging how the sun was reflecting off the water. Now I see the moon in the sky. I rep till high noon and I'm fly. You doomed, my guy. If you ever try to step to Mac G, I do it exactly. Known for just rocking the black tee. Yeah, the complex feature's nice. I've been spitting ill lyrics since the pizza slice. Come on. Check it off the dome, yo, the sound.
You gotta love it, man. Salute the Complex too. I forgot to mention them as well. But that's what I was saying too. I kind of got off subject, but that's how Griselda is. Griselda, no one talked about Buffalo until now. Now they're talking about, you know, West Side Gun. They're talking about Bane the Butcher. They're talking about Conway. They're talking about 38 Special. You know what I'm saying? They're talking about all these, you know, like rappers from like Buffalo now. Well, I ain't even gonna say Buffalo. My bad. I'm sorry. I ain't gonna disrespect upstate. Like upstate, you know, because 38 Special ain't from. He's from Rochester. So like upstate New York. Upstate New York is getting shine. And Buffalo, Rochester, all this stuff, you know, upstate, like they're getting a lot of love now, and it's very similar to Wu-Tang and everything. And they got a big group too. They got like so many conglomerates. And I love how Harry is just doing what he does. And like I said, this was 6 years ago. So imagine if he did this shit now. Be crazy.
Since the pizza slice, come on. Check it off the dome, yo, the sound is free. New York City, make some noise if y'all down with me.
Hey.
Check it out, when I'm on the microphone, y'all can trust me, I'm bust free. On the red cap, he got the puffy. Yeah, let me call it how it is. Here it goes. Hey yo, I see your goatee, he let the beard grow. Check it, it's H-Mack, got it made. Yeah, both these dudes had to die in the braves. They got the flames. Yeah, I'm on the mic getting live. Harry Mack rappers will not survive. Yo, check it. On the track I procreated, elevated, your shoulders dislocated. Yo, my man got it twisted. Live on the mic, yo, you know I existed. Woo! Hey, yo, instantly.
See, this is that New York shit right here, man. The break dances, like all like this shit that y'all see right here, like this is hip hop right here. Like what's going on right? This energy you see, the break dancers, the pop lockers, and all that stuff. This is like the energy of New York, man. You know, back spinning on the cardboard, laying it down with the big ass boom box with the cardboard on the ground and getting paid. People dropping money and all that stuff, busking. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's a lot of New York shit right there, man. So much energy in this right here. I'm loving this.
Located. Yo, my man got it twisted. Live on the mic, yo, you know I existed. Woo! Hey, yo, instantly. How's he do that without getting an injury? Come on. Then he throws the peace sign. Homies be dancing while I'm kicking the beast line. Yeah, H-Mack, how I'm flipping. I got it on the cam. Yo, Harry Mack is the man. When I'm on the mic, my lyrics seem fly. Am I tripping or is that a fucking green guy? No. Hey, I know that it's true. She said her boyfriend loves me. I hope he loves you too. Yeah. Hey, yo, check it. It's Mack, I go down. Hey, when I'm on the mic, I've never played for the crown. When I say hip, y'all say hop. Come on, hip. Hip. When I say Harry, y'all say Mack. Harry. Harry. Mack. Harry. Mack. Harry. Mack. Now make some fucking noise.
Hey.
Make some noise, New York. How we doing?
Fire. Yo, that joint was so dope, man. Appreciate you guys. I can't say it enough, man. I love you guys. Y'all don't even understand what this does for me. Y'all already know, like, I live and I breathe hip-hop, man. I tell people all the time, man, if hip-hop was a religion, that would be my religion. I say that all the time. Like, yo, like, it's just what it does, man. What it does for the people, how it brings people together, and and I feel like it gets a bad rep. You know what I'm saying? It gets a lot of misunderstandings with it. You know, a lot of cultures and other people from different walks of life don't really understand it. And I'm not even talking about people that just hate it just to hate it. It's just like the ignorance of it. You don't, you know, when I say ignorant, I mean the lack of understanding. You know what I'm saying? I don't mean like disrespectfully ignorant, but I mean like not understanding it makes you ignorant. But it's like when you get to understand, it's a dope thing because there's a lot of people on the channel I see in the comments. They're like, "Yo, I appreciate you keeping us cultured in the culture, the hip hop culture. I didn't know this, I didn't know that, I didn't know this, I didn't know that." Like the whole thing when I was breaking down like how hip hop didn't get love in America and it started in America. It got love over in Europe, specifically the UK. The UK gravitated was one of the first ones to gravitate towards it. And then that's when they would go on tours over there. They'll get paid over there, you know, over in Europe and all that stuff. They would actually pay them for their shows when America wasn't. And then when America, apparently, you know what I'm saying? I ain't even going to just say America. When the world started to see that hip hop is a way to be profitable because being the most popular genre, they're like, okay, how can we get our pieces? Now, next thing you know, even today, you got all these different industries tapping into hip hop and creating a space that I'm not really fond of and that I don't follow, you know what I'm saying, that I don't respect. But people are just, you know what I'm saying? Like it just grew. It's crazy how nobody wanted it until other people did. You know what I'm saying? But it came from like the culture, growing up, poverty, the stories. That's when people hear about the crime stories. And of course you got the West Coast, you know what I'm saying? You know, the gangster rap started over there and everything. But it's like people be forgetting that these artists, it started with like telling stories about where you're from. It started with the DJs, you know, the DJs and the culture, the music. It started with the DJs battling in different neighborhoods, and after that, the MC came later with the DJs. Like, oh, I can rap better than you, so now it became about lyrics. So now you can tell your story. Not only can you feel your story from like the DJ and the sounds they use with the records scratching and all that. Not only can you feel it, now you can hear the words of the MC and the DJ put together and they create a story for you. And then the stories create knowledge. The knowledge creates wisdom, and you learn a lot of stuff. Because I learned, like, when Nas being my favorite rapper, I learned a lot of stuff from Nas that I did not learn in school. And as I got older, it started to make sense because I'll go in school and I'll be confused when we be talking about, like, specifically when we talk about history. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of things in school when I was growing up that was left out of the history books or lied about in the history books. But me listening to Nas as a kid, I was like, yo, I always was like, kind of like, I don't know, man. Like, you know, I don't believe that. And then now it's more popular, especially since we're in the age of information and technology. Now people can Google stuff. So now a lot of lies are being exposed. Hip hop was exposing those lies before Google was. Just saying, you know what I'm saying? When it comes to a lot of things. But yeah, y'all, let me go and get up out of here, man. Appreciate you guys' time. Thanks for all the love and support. My internet's been acting real crazy. I'm going to try to upload as much as I can this week. That's why today, this Monday, I'm dropping so many videos. I was out of town last week, so I couldn't even really do what I needed to do. Then I come back and my internet is acting real funky and all that stuff. I feel like my network provider, they shrunk like the radius of like my internet and everything because our router has always been in the same room. My room here has always been the same place. It's never been an issue because I can't even stream with the weak connection I got right now. It's like with these videos, I gotta let them load for a while, so I can't kick out videos as fast because or they're gonna start buffering in the middle of me doing reactions to them. Now I'm gonna have to edit it, cut it, whatever it is, man. But yeah, y'all ain't gonna talk your head off. Appreciate you guys. Thanks for all the love and support for the channel. I will see you guys real soon. Protect your peace with your peace. Stay away from negativity and naysayers. I can't say enough. I love you guys. Stay tuned. More Harry Mack coming to the channel. You already know what time it is and how we get down. I'll let y'all later. Peace.